If you're suffering with tinnitus, you may say tinnitus. That's that high-pitched sounds, that ringing, those weird sounds that you're experiencing. You go to the doctor, they check your ears, they say your ears look healthy, so you walk out of the doctor's office with no cure. This can drive you crazy, although there are hundreds of millions of people worldwide who suffer with tinnitus. Today I'm going to show you some interesting techniques, simple yet very effective, that has helped hundreds of thousands of people worldwide. So briefly looking at the anatomy, we have the outside of the ear, the external ear, and as we make our way inwards, we have the ear canal, which then makes its way to the eardrum. Just inside the eardrum, we have 3 ossicles. Those vibrate when sound comes in the external ear against the eardrum. From there, communications made to the inner ear, and their electrical impulses are sent along the auditory nerve to the auditory cortex of the brain. I want to give you an analogy why you're getting this tinnitus, these sounds that you're experiencing. Out here is the external ear that makes its way through the ear canal to the eardrum, tympanic membrane. The middle ear then makes its way to the inner ear, which then communicates to the brain. Now, anywhere along this pathway, there can be miscommunication. Something could have faulted, something gone wrong. So now the brain that's been perceiving its messages are not getting what it used to. It's not getting its proper messages. So therefore, the frequency of the brain starts to turn up because it's not getting its same messages. It's trying to get what it didn't get, so that extra frequency is what you're hearing. A good analogy is you turn your radio on, you're out of your zone where you could really hear someone talking or the music. So what do? You turn the volume up louder. You still hear more hiss to be able to hear that sound or that song. So what we're going to do today is we're going to stimulate specific areas in a few different techniques so we can get that communication working better. But I'm going to concentrate primarily on the eustachian tubes. The eustachian tubes are behind our nasal area. And when those eustachian tubes becomes clogged, that can affect the transmission of those impulses, as well as cause that sinus congestion. And that tinnitus can definitely get worse. These safe and effective techniques will just take a few minutes, so follow along with me so you can get those great results. I want you first to just open your mouth and close it. Just like this. Do that a few times. You'll hear a little popping in there. That popping is the opening of the eustachian tube. So every time you swallow, open your jaw, those